breaking news right now, a night of swift and significant developments in the ongoing search for a missing 23-year-old woman. Chopper 6 now live over the scene in East Falls, where investigators found the car they believe is in some way connected to Kada Scott's disappearance. As we speak, detectives getting a warrant to tow that car and search inside. As you can see, they're loading that car up to the tow truck right now. Now, earlier today, police announced the arrest of a man they're calling a suspect in this case, 21-year-old Keon King, now in custody and charged with kidnapping Kada Scott. And as all that played out today, investigators descended on an abandoned middle school in East Mount Airy, where we now know they found some of Scott's personal items. But as of tonight, there's still no sign of her. We have team coverage here tonight. We'll check in with John Paul at that school in just a moment. We're going to begin, though, with Action News reporter Becca Hendrickson live in East Falls. Becca, what's the scene there right now? We saw them towing away that car as we speak.
Brian, the plan is to bring it to one of the police lots. When they have a warrant, they'll be able to go inside and search it. The car, as you've probably seen, though, has heavily tinted windows, and police are having a hard time seeing inside, so that warrant and the search is going to be key. This search really heating up in the last couple hours since that police press conference where they asked for tips about what's going on. You can see the lot behind me. These are the Gypsy Lane condos in East Falls. Sources tell me that family members do live in this condo complex, family members of King. You can see now right here live on Action News, the police tow bringing this vehicle expected to be connected to Keon King out of the condos. Police say they believe at some point Kada Scott was in that car. Hours after asking for tips, police found the car tied to the kidnapping of Kada Scott in East Falls. Police say the 1999 metallic gold Toyota Camry belonged to 21-year-old Keon King, who has been charged with kidnapping Scott.
3:10 today, received the radio call that the vehicle that we were looking for is parked in the rear of the apartment parking lot.
Officers rushed to the scene coming from a massive search at the abandoned Ada Middle School in East Mount Airy, across from Auberry Arboretum, where they searched last week.
It gave us a general area as to where to search. This area right here, the evidence that we had last week, this would still be in that area.
Police say a tip led them to physical evidence there. You see officers pick up a phone case. Sources say they found a debit card with Scott's name on it there, too. Scott was last seen October 4th going to an overnight shift at her job in Chestnut Hill. Police say she did report being harassed before she went missing. Investigators would not say if the person harassing her were King or comment on the length or nature of their relationship. This isn't the first time her alleged captor has been charged with this sort of crime. Police say King was charged last January for kidnapping and assault of a female acquaintance.
That case had been withdrawn by our office based on the witness failing to appear at court. I pulled that file, and after an extensive review of it, our office made the decision to refile those charges. We believe there is enough to proceed.
So King being charged with 2 cases of kidnapping now, but the important thing here still, police are still searching for Kada Scott. They are desperately asking for the public's help here. They are proceeding, of course, as if Kada Scott is still alive. They say they have no evidence to the contrary. They're holding out hope as they tow the car away. They believe she was in the pieces of this puzzle starting to come together. Live here in East Falls, Becca Hendrickson, Channel 6, Action News. Brian.
And we just saw that car towed away. Up next, the search inside. Becca, thank you. Let's bring in Action News' John Paul live at East Mount Airy now. John, as we just saw in Becca's report, that school right behind you was also the focus of a very active search today.
Yeah, Brian, this whole area was just crawling with police officers earlier today. This is the abandoned middle school. You can see it is overgrown. There are smashed out windows. This thing is just falling apart. Now, right now, there are a few officers left guarding it. And a short time ago, we did see maintenance crews trying to get this thing boarded up. They're even putting up some chains so you can't access the back parking lot. That is where some of that physical evidence was found. And while we've been here, neighbor after neighbor has come up to us. They're all concerned about Kada Scott.
This is one of the biggest fears that you have as a mother, not knowing where your child is.
Concern and fear gripping the area tonight as the search for 23-year-old Kada Scott drags on into an 11th day. As police descended on this abandoned middle school in Germantown, so did Scott's family. We saw them talking with investigators a short distance from the scene. However, they left a short time later.
This is too close for comfort.
Concerned neighbors also came out to this area today. Myra Coleman has been following the case, stunned by developments today that 21-year-old Keon King had been arrested and charged with her kidnapping.
This is somebody's family. This is someone's loved one. And everyone is affected by the circumstances that someone so evil could go and kidnap her. And we just want to find her alive.
That's the focus of investigators tonight. During today's news conference, they said they are still treating this case as if she's alive.
The #1 priority is locating Miss Scott. I just want to make that very clear. And so while we are at this stage of this now, that's our priority.
And that search does continue tonight. Brian, I have been in contact with family members. They're just too distraught to talk right now. We're live in East Mount Airy. John Paul, Channel 6 Action News. Brian?
We can certainly understand that. We'll have any new developments covered for you on Action News at 11 o'clock tonight. John, thank you.